Yo, the waiting is over. Yeah. Look, they say boxing is a death sport. Ashes to ashes, like trash in the alley. Cashes is cashes, which means we could compete. As long as I got breath in my lungs and my 2 feet and a strong heartbeat, we could rumble, young man. Put the gloves in your hands. The talking is over. All that we were arguing over is over. We could sit in silence before the noise and the roars and arena doors open. Before we throw hands, we satisfy the demands. This is for the fans, my legacy, my little mans who looked up at me like that. You're about to hurt them bad. Yo, the shit is serious. The big fish and the fisherman, the old man in the sea. But before you all see the violence and the bloodshed, we can sit in silence. But before you all see the violence and the bloodshed, we can sit in silence. Up off that. Yeah. Yes. Up off. Hey. Y'all know what that is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's hump day. Hey, baby, boo, we'll do it. We'll do it. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz Adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. Who do we have up here? G5 Weez. Let me see. Marcus McKinley. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. Everybody, welcome to the hump day. If you haven't done it, please close out the chat, hit the like, and give it up for the Von and Hill.
Bring on this with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. She's a pretty lady, and then sign some autographs. The burn young man can shaboing boing.
Hit the Tyson bell. And listen. I know it's a hump day. Everybody humping around and jumping around like.
You should let me in. You deserve. No, you deserve baby.
Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. What up, Biz? It's hump day. Put the Biz on. Hit the Tyson bell. And wait a minute for the hump day. To my fellas.
Yeah, put it simply in here. I like surprises. I came here for prizes. Big booty and thighs is promising my guys is how I could get inside this. Stupid, I realize this, but there's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it work.
Hit the Tyson bell. Shit, I got the power slap on. And let me ask you guys, are we in the building? Are we or are we not in the building? Hell no. Hell no. Listen to me now. We outside.
It can happen when you're outside. You can lose a fight, see a chick, have a con with that vibe. You can ride a bike, see a nigga, and ask if he's alright.
Bruce Lee and ask if we are. Joseph Parker, and that's the Black Torture. A little bit of cream. All right, we got a show for you guys today. Yeah, let's talk about it. So listen, we're gonna do our best at explaining the Yolk. Here's the Tyson Bell. Chris Eubank Jr. slaps 5 out of kind of being with the Yolk. Hey, listen, man. All in all, like we're going to show a little bit before. We're going to definitely show what happened. We're going to show immediately after and aftermath. But, and I probably don't have everything, but I'm going to give a summary. You know what I'm saying? Hit the Tyson Bell. I want to say, though, regardless, it makes the fight lit. The Yolk slap, okay, jumped ahead of fight week for Gervonta. It did. It was the viral thing that happened in boxing. But later on today on the PBC, we have the media workout. So let's see what happens there. You know, Conor Ben and Chris Eubank Jr. had one hell of a day yesterday. All right. And this shit going viral. It's really the talk of the town. Okay. It's the talk of the town. And it's hysterical, but it's funny because born rivals, you have these two fighters who really the fight sells itself. You really didn't need the Yolk, but I don't think the Yolk was there to sell the fight. I think Chris Eubank didn't respect him popping dirty. Conor Ben, don't forget, that was before they were going to fight each other, right? And he really did what it took to get in shape. They were close to fighting each other, and then he popped and then was kind of gone for like 2 years. I think Chris Eubank really hated that shit. I do. And it's really in his personality to be on something like that. And I think he had it bottled up for years and he slapped Yolk out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for that. Right? I don't condone it, but it's lit. Hey, hold on. Let me see. Conor by KO. I don't know. I really don't know. It's a good fight. Finally caught you live. We outside. You got that right, brother. Let me see. I think that they should fine Eubank because it's good for boxing. I think that they should just fine Eubank. Fine you. Okay, because it's good for Conor. Gonna get that get back one way or the other. Yeah, that's what they saying. Plant versus Eubank slap competition. That's funny. That there's no bigger slapper. Pause. Then Plant. Should he be fined? Yeah, but I don't think they're doing it. So put the fight on. Let me see. So listen. They canceled the fight. No, they didn't. So why did you say that? Let's see. Why did you say that? I mean, you're stopping the show. All right. Now everybody's looking at you. Why did you say they canceled the fight? From my understanding, they didn't. So let's see if you're a liar to try to ruin the show. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. I have no indication. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. So he's a liar. Everybody, get him out of here. Everybody, let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Let's get him out of here. Sending false information like that. He's out of here. He's out of here. Okay. Hit the Tyson Bell. Okay. So let's talk. We also going to talk about Gervonta Tank Davis a bit. Ryan Garcia training well in the gym. We're going to talk about that, and then we're going to have a little fun. Okay, Jerry. All right. Look, you guys want to get started? Let's get started with the receipts. Receipts, motherfucker. Look. Hold on. Before we talk about that, I do have a funny little story. All right. So yesterday, I had to visit my accountant yesterday. All right. So yesterday, hold on. Biz says, "Seize him, Prime Minister Biz." Yeah. He's so. Yesterday, I was a little stressed. I had to see my accountant. I had to get all my books together and all this stuff together. All right. I can't do it all. Okay. And in the course of doing that, you know, one of those political survey calls you get, right? So I got a call from that United States, whatever the survey is. All right. The political survey for your area. So they called me and I answered the phone. This is what I do when I'm frustrated. Too bad they were on the end of this. I answer the phone and I go, bueno. They say, hello? I said, bueno. And then they say, is there anyone there who speaks English? And I say, yeah, man, what you need? What happened? They just hung up. The confusion. This is what happens when I'm irritated. All right. I just okay. All right. Listen. I just had to tell that story. Also, that's where I was when the slap happened. All right. Which is why my video didn't include the Yolk, because I was driving to that and I'm listening to the press conference, the stare down. I'm like, let me look at this shit. And I look and I see the slap. And a lot of people missed it. It was live. It was just like pop. They switched to something else. There's a fight. I'm like, let me turn around and do this. This is amazing. All right. And I missed the Yolk, but now we're going to explain it. Okay. So we have the receipts. First, we got to start off with this. This happened, a couple days ago, where Conor Ben was saying that he was tested twice this week. To you, prick. In case you forgot, I was completely cleared of both the WBC and the NADP. Shame no one will ever be able to clear you of being a wanker. Funny. 3 rounds, you are finished. And Chris Eubank is like, you couldn't finish your breakfast, you little effing omelet. So the beef about him popping dirty and the egg-shaped form is real. A little back history. Conor Ben, he said that he popped because of contaminated eggs, badass eggs, okay? Which we were all like this because a lot kind of happened in the row leading up to that. There were a few people popping, one of them being Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez said he had like a tea that made him pop. And we were like, and then Conor Ben popped and he said it was contaminated eggs. At this point, we start putting shit together. It's all about food. You got Canelo and the damn steaks or the meat or whatever it is. He had tainted meat. I'm thinking you just can't have a breakfast. You got Oscar Valdez with the tea and Conor Ben with eggs. I'm like, well, damn. Just having a damn breakfast, you're going to pop. All right. So that's a little backstory of what happened. And here's what happened and why. Let's go through a little journey, shall we?
It said, the guy said, Chris Eubank Jr. is an arrogant fucking prick. Word for word. And I can't wait until he smashes the eggs. Out of Conor Ben. That's what the tweet was. Beautifully written. I don't understand it, but that's the passion that we have garnered now for this fight. Too bad, guys. Conor, I've been meaning to ask you for a long time. It's interested me. How many eggs did you have to eat to fail those 2 drugs tests? You dirty little omelet.
The reality is taking this fight.
Please tell me.
The reality is
it's been racking my brains for a long time.
No problem.
Everyone wants to know.
The reality is, I've been cleared 3 times by the NADP, by the WBC, by UCAD, by the way, which people are a lot smarter than you. Number 1, I've been cleared. 2, you will never be cleared of being a wanker.
God, murder. Tim Butler said it said crack. This is Conor Ben head on eggs. Any questions? So listen, there's nothing that Chris Eubank Jr. does that isn't planned. And looking back at it, that was the storyline he was setting up. The foundation of the whole thing was the tweet from that guy. I can't wait until you smack the eggs out of Conor Ben, whatever he said. He let you know the whole storyline of this story that's about to happen. He wrote it out and said, I'm curious, how many eggs did you have to eat? And then here comes the yolk. I must say, it was beautifully done. It was beautifully done. I gotta say that. If you're going to be Skeletor, if you're going to be Magneto, Dr. Doom, if you're going to be the Joker, if you're going to be the villain, one hell of a way to do it. All right. Let me see. I don't trust anyone in this sport when it comes to being cleared of PEDs. It wasn't cleared. He wasn't cleared. They just didn't punish him because he served 2 years already. If you have money and power, you're cleared. And then sometimes, Matt, you're cleared. So it's all foggy. He was just foreshadowing. Exactly. He was, I mean, whoa. Let me see. They canceled the second press conference due to security concerns. I know. I'm laying out the story right now, Trey Johnson. I'm laying out the story. Let me see. Put the egg on. Hit the Tyson Bell. Let me see what else we got. The goose let loose. Let me see. Conor's face was pure raw anger. Excellent. 100. Excellent. 100%. All right. Now, let's look at immediately after. Check out what their promoters had to say to each other, because the whole question was, did you know about it? Did Team Chris Eubank Jr. know about this shit? How did it happen? When did it happen? When did you know? Were we all shocked? And whatever you say, I don't believe you. You need more people. That's Eddie Hearn. Now, we have the receipts. Going to show how this whole thing happened. Hold on. It was poetic, true Shakespearean moment. I mean, it was something else. Okay? Now, check out how this whole story played out.
But the reality is it's camp v camp. Yeah. So I don't have any emotion towards this man. I just think it was a bitch move. If he knew about it, I would have expected him. If Conor Ben came up to me and said, I'm going to hit Chris Eubank with this.
Eddie, we spent 2 weeks trying to get out of Chris Eubank Jr. what he's going to say. 2 weeks. He wouldn't tell me. He wouldn't tell his girlfriend. He wouldn't tell his girlfriend. He wouldn't tell Napa. He wouldn't tell his best friend. We know why now.
So he took the egg alone.
We know why now.
He was the only man who knew about the egg.
Listen, we know why.
How did he smuggle it in? The only man who knew about the egg.
Listen, we know why.
How did he smuggle it in? The only man who knew about the egg.
Listen, we know why.
How did he smuggle it in? It was unbelievable.
Yeah, the security was.
Do you think it was in his LV pack? Like
that's why he wear one.
Do you think it was in his LV pack? Like
that's why he wear one.
Do you think it was in his LV pack? Like
that's why he wear one.
So we've just got to make sure if we go ahead with the presser on Thursday that there are precautions in place, because if Conor and Nigel see Eubank, it's on, you know that. I mean, it's about Nigel Ben.
Eddie, do you think Conor's going to retaliate at the next press conference?
Oh yeah, it's on site now. I mean, if anyone here sees Nigel Ben tonight, avoid him. Don't. Oh, you're done for. Don't approach Nigel Ben tonight, because this is what we've got to think about on Thursday. Now we've got to put provisions in place, because this is attack on site stuff. Conor's not going to sleep on this and then go, oh, it's okay now. Yeah, don't worry about it, Chris. As soon as he sees Eubank, he's going to attack him.
Listen. He was wide open with the damn eggs. I mean, it's not like, now it's like everyone knew, right? I mean, probably not Conor Ben, but it looks like his team knew. He's tossing the eggs while he's walking. He's damn near juggling eggs. They're asking, how did he get through security? How did he? The guy is walking just in the middle of everything, tossing an egg and catching it, by the way. So he could be a receiver for the Dallas Cowboys. Hold on, let me see. Somebody's going to get scrambled. Hilarious. So look, he's wide open. On top of that, Eddie is joking and said, oh, he put in his Louis V pouch. Who would do some shit like that? So one of y'all must have carried it. No, he put eggs in his Louis V. How? This guy here, what the hell? He did not care about the eggs getting crushed in his, he ain't give a shit. Do you know what eggs do to like leather? Eggs will tear leather up. He doesn't give a damn. I guess he got bred like that. The funny thing about the eggs is they were organic. Listen. I don't know if you know about eggs, but those brown shell eggs are the best eggs in the business. He hit him with top shelf, grade A, high quality organic eggs. An organic slap. Like, you will not pop for this. I'm making sure of it. You're going to get eggs to the face, but they're going to be organic. You're not going to pop and get out of this fight. That he's the villain. Anytime you can turn a Ben into a good guy, you ain't shit. You can't. How the hell do you turn a Ben? Any Ben. I don't give a damn if it's Uncle Ben. Ben, the two of us in love no more. I don't give a damn who it is. Any Ben. I've been there, done that. Every Ben. How the hell you can turn a Ben into a good guy is beyond me. Let me see. This is exciting. 100%. All right. Now, let's look at the aftermath and to see how the Bens responded to this shit.
You didn't just get slapped with egg in your ass.
I'm just glad that Conor didn't get hold of him. That's why I'm glad that Conor didn't get hold of him, because Conor was going, son. But then I had the opportunity.
The last guy went flying. This next guy loved bottomies.
Then the big bounce come and chop the head off of me.
The face-off is canceled, which y'all were trying to say, but I got to tell my story. I got to do it in order. Y'all be jumping that to the end. The face-off is canceled. Nigel Ben old-ass fingers around his neck was terrifying. Those old-ass fingers are strong as shit. Nigel Ben was always extremely, Conor strong. Some strong guys, all right? Now, Conor Ben laughed at it. Good. He found humor at it eventually. They both found some humor about it because those guys are aggressive people. Those are two aggressive men, all right? And I'm happy they canceled the face-off because you got to give them an extra day. Those guys going to want get back big time. That's just how they are. I'm not sure if they'll be able to be settled down. Conor Ben showed that classic picture of security in between Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson. That was, to me, a little too much. I remember the night of that fight. I'm like, okay, this is just selling there's no, they're already in the ring. What do you need the security for to keep? They're going to fight each other. They won't be, let me run at each other. That's ridiculous shit. All right, hit the Tyson bell. It was a lot. They even gave Mike Tyson some kind of suppressant medicine. How the hell can you fight like that? He immediately got his ass knocked out. All right, he has it in his book, Undisputed. They gave him some kind of suppressant medicine and all, bipolar medicine, whatever they gave. He can't fight, not aggressive. They took the animal from him. That's why Mike Tyson was wiping blood off his cheek and everything. He was acting like a 2-year-old baby after that fight. That guy was so sentimental, it was ridiculous. But I digress. Conor Ben referencing that moment.
because he thought the face-off was going to be. Now it's the press conference tomorrow. I'm going to be watching that shit. We may just have to go live on that one, okay? But at the same time, the PBC got, I think, the press conference tomorrow for Javante and Lamont Roach, which I definitely got to watch that. So we got to figure that out. We got to figure it out. Let me see. J, egg-shaped form was a whole new meaning. It has a whole new meaning, brother. I didn't expect that. That's hilarious. Connor Hen. That's probably the best one I've heard. Connor Hen is hilarious. Why the chick across the road to save his eggs from Eubank? That is hilarious. Okay, you guys are doing way better than me. Connor Hen is top notch. Play on word. That was a waste of an egg. I could have fed the media with you're funny. That was the funniest moment in boxing history. Do Haney, do the egg and Haney. Oh, that's funny. LOL. Had to bring my song back. Brother, get the Tyson bell. So that's what happened. I want to say this too. Okay, that's the story. But I want to say this. I want to reference my interview with Chris Eubank Jr. on Ring Magazine and speaking with him and talking about his mentality. And he informed us with no hesitation of his mentality. So we should have, if we couldn't see this coming, pause. We at least shouldn't be surprised. Let me play you what he said in the interview.
So I was always drawn to guys like Roy, my father, Muhammad Ali, guys who broke the rules, guys who were loved and hated.
Yeah. Hey, listen, a lot of people hated your father.
Oh.
They saw him as arrogant.
For sure.
They saw Roy as arrogant. Some may say that you're arrogant. Are you?
When that bell goes, absolutely.
You should be.
Because, I'm there to win. I'm not there to make friends. I'm not there to be the nice guy. I'm a bad boy when that bell goes. Yeah. And that's what you have to be. That's what I have to be anyway, to be able to do the things I do and to be able to win fights. So yeah, fight camps, press conferences, being in that ring. Absolutely, I'm arrogant because it's life or death. I'm not here to be a friend.
Big facts. Big facts. And there was no bigger example of what he just said than yesterday. Now, somebody said His Excellency Connor Hen. Another guy said Connor Eggs Benedict. You guys aren't taking this seriously enough. You guys are not taking the assault seriously enough. I want to say this too. I did buy a scrambled egg. No, it's a sunny side up egg mask. I will be watching the fight and calling the fight with the mask on. So I ain't shit either. But ain't real recognize real and y'all looking familiar. Ain't shit recognize ain't shit and y'all looking shitty. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. I just ordered it this morning. Let me see. Put the egg on. Right. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay. Let's move on. Man, this show may be a little bit shorter. Got more jokes, but I'm gonna let you finish. Though that was very that. Hold on, dog.
But you don't remember what they look like. But you bought the bottle of beer, definitely, at 12:15.
Yeah, it was 12:15, exactly. If I'm not mistaken, it was.
Now you see something. Now you see now. You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
He said, calm down, they're just shit.
If you keep listening to Sean and not listening to me, you're not going to be successful.
Okay. Let's move on. We told the Conor Ben story. Put the fight on. Let's take a quick break. And do a look at this.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Look at that.
So they made me read book. I could read a book so quick. Like I could read 1,000 books in the fucking week.
You could do that?
Yeah, because I was like trained to read.
Damn, and because of that, they put you in special ed?
Well, in special ed, they train you. It's special ed.
Oh, okay.
So you get talents that nobody else gets in the school because you're special ed. So they're pushing things on you.
See, we got to understand that when we respond to people in the comments, whoever we're responding to can easily be one of them guys. Somebody like that. See, that's how you can end up so damn irritated. That's how you can say, that's not what I said. What's wrong with your brain? Because you think that you're speaking to an equal.
So they made me read book. I could read a book so quick. Like I could read 1,000 books in the fucking week.
You could do that?
Yeah, because I was like trained to read.
Damn, and because of that, they put you in special ed?
Well, in special ed, they train you. It's special ed.
Oh, okay.
So you get talents that nobody else gets in the school because you're special ed. So they're pushing things on you.
That's why, if you've noticed, I'm not in the comments as much as I used to be. It's a waste of time. I've said what I said here. If you can't absorb, I can't teach you in a comment how to absorb. I can't. There was a guy yesterday that said, ShowBizz, you say in one side of your mouth, put the fight on. But the other side of your mouth, you said that Shakur ducked Tank last year. When I literally said that was then. We can't agree to who ducked who back there. Forget it. As of right now, put the fight on. This fool thinks that I'm saying put the fight on last year. I literally said, you can't change that. That's done. As of right now, just put the fight on. ShowBizz, you're talking out of two sides. You see what I'm dealing with? You see what I'm dealing with? And then they get mad at me. Stop watching my show. I don't mess with ShowBizz no more. Why? Because he said that. No, I didn't. Your brain ain't exfoliating. So you mad at me because you can't exfoliate. That's what we're dealing with. That's what we're dealing with. That's what we're dealing with. ShowBizz, where is high low? That's my guy. He probably working on his ass. Keep listening to Sean. No more. One more time. Hold on. I keep listening to Sean one more time. That's one of the funniest, and really it's heartbreaking to hear him say that. Biz, to know that he threw the towel in too. Biz, did you see Schofield's senior interview? This dude shape. I didn't. But I did speak to him in the DMs. I'm not going to talk about it because it was in the DM. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. My bad, Biz. Misread the ESPN alert this morning on the drive to work. Keep up the work. Yeah, I love you, boy. I didn't get rid of him. I just put him on timeout. He got off like, hey, brother, I didn't mean I exfoliated. I knew not to ban you. I knew not to ban you, bro. Let me see. Perfectly described fanboys, moisture everywhere. 100%. Yesterday, I did a live stream yesterday where 50% of it, actually 90% of my breakdown between Shakur and Tank. I said Tank is going to whoop his ass. One little moment, someone asked me, how do you see Shakur winning? And I said, how? That segment, rightfully so, was shared on X. Like, hey, this is how Biz see him winning. Somebody responded, yeah, I'm through with Biz because he sold out to Turki. And now he's D-Rod Shakur. Where 90% I was saying the whole time, Tank's going to whoop his ass. You see what I'm saying? That you know, it's copying Cat Williams with the books. I can read 1,000 Dr. Seuss books in week 2. In a week 2. This is exactly why I can't talk every can't. You can't. Bruh tapped his head like he would, brother. You can't convince him that special ed didn't mean that he got special abilities. You can't convince him that's not true. Your time is worth far more than fools in the comment section. I remember years ago how you mentioned comments used to affect you. It did. Do they? Not anymore. Let me tell you something. I made an X post that let you know where I was heading. In my X post, I said, I am always in a good mood. I don't hear negativity nowhere in my household or nothing. We're playing Marvel Rivals. You know, I'm playing with KNOX. He's Spider-Man. I'm the Hulk. Right? Me as Biz. We love each other. You know, my kids come to visit. My older kids. Everything is great. The only time I feel any darkness or negativity is when I go on social media and I read the comments. I'm like, oh, God. Now I'm pissed. I stop reading. I stop reading. Let me see. Why did the chick across the road to get to the other side chick? Hit the Tyson bell. That was dope. Okay, so look. Let's move forward. That was a rant. That was definitely a rant. Check out what Tank says here. Okay, and I'm going to.
Romero, where would you rank him on a scale from 1 to 5?
1 to 5. What we talk about, like as a fighter or like as a person?
Who do you think is the toughest? So
the toughest. Yeah. I'm not listening. 5.
Hector Luis Garcia.
4.
Isaac Cruz.
3.
Ryan Garcia.
Oh my God. I guess you got me 2.
Frank Martin.
1. Yeah. But yeah. Damn, I should have switched it. I would say Ryan 1. Ryan 1 and Frank 3. Cruz 2. I would say. If I could redo it.
I don't know how to take that. I'm gonna do my best. Let me see. Where did you find the clip? I need to send it to my. It was on Instagram. I was just scrolling Instagram. That popped up. I was like, my brain went. Dude. Let me see. My kid asked me why I don't talk to my friend ShowBizz anymore. He thought Relevant was FaceTime. That is hysterical. I love that so much. That was great. I love that so much. Look, okay. Rip Ryan. Okay. I don't know what take I should have. All right? Let me explain. With Ryan being number 1, I don't know if I should look at that as, well, if that was his toughest op, weight drain. Like, that wasn't the best Ryan. It makes me think, well, damn. If Ryan was at his best, holy shit. I mean, if there's anybody who thinks that's the best Ryan, God bless you. But I'm just saying, I don't think so. But then it makes me think I can have another take. Ryan being number 1 kind of says a lot about the rest of his resume. If he was not the best Ryan, and if Ryan isn't really that good, but he hasn't been 1. What does that say about the rest of his resume? Or you can have this take. Ryan is good. Tank knocked him out handled him pretty easily. Nobody really can mess with him. Everybody he's dealt with were all kind of easy for him because he's just that good. Which makes me say, then find someone who can give you a tough fight. Which is why I say then go up to 140 or go look for that person who will give you a difficult fight. I don't know which take to have, but I do know this overall. They dropped the ball by not mentioning Mario Barrios. I'm very curious to know what he thinks about Mario Barrios as an op. I wonder if they mentioned Mario Barrios, if he would be considered number one, which makes me say, if he's not, then what's the problem with 140? But two, I would assume that Mario Barrios is probably his toughest op, who he whipped his ass at the end, dribbled him off the canvas. And it's funny. It's so funny that before the fight happened, when the fight was just announced, I said, shit, Mario Barrios is going to be a hard out. And Tank Fanboy said to me, you're hating. Now, in hindsight, those same fanboys say he fought Mario Barrios at 140. And that is because they don't know how to defend. They just want to defend. So when you say, hey, Mario Barrios a hard fight. No, he ain't. Nobody's a hard fight. They jump to defend. They're not thinking. And then when he beats Mario, they want to credit him for it. But I said that he was going to be a hard out. You know what it reminds me of? Bud Buddies 2. I made a song. I was talking about how Madrimov can be trouble for Bud. When I made that song, Bud Buddies jumped in the comments and said I was hating. Then after the fight, Bud Buddy said Madrimov was better than Canelo. Let me do you guys remember this song?
Look, listen, if you wanna be the man like Dan and you can't switch, sit in southpaw, I got something for that ass, bitch. Leap it left, hit him. Leap it left, hit him. Leap it left, hit him. Leap it left. Now if you really wanna box and switch back to orthodox, I got something for you that'll rock your snot box. Overhand, get him. Overhand, get him. Overhand, get him. Overhand, get him. Dream, bud. It's a dream, bud. I wish you was to speak, bud. Get him. Get him.
No, for real, Bud. Look out for that shit, bro. Number one, I don't know why I decided to rap like Clarissa Shields. I forgot why I did that, but that's hysterical. All right. Makes me laugh right now. I forgot that I did that. All right. But number two, I ended it by saying, no, for real, but watch out for that shit, bro. ShowBizz, you're hating. That's why when you're emotional, sometimes y'all got to look back and be like, yo, Biz wasn't even hating. Biz was really just breaking down the fight and trying to find an entertaining way to just have us see what can be a danger for Crawford. But three, when you watch him fight Ortiz, he started off by jumping in with a hook. And then what did he end up doing? Throwing an overhand. First half of the fight, he was dancing around and leaping in with a hook. Second half of the fight, he was forehead to forehead and trying to catch him with the overhand. And those are the two punches I was talking about with Crawford, but ShowBizz hate. Then Madrimov gives him a tough fight, or the scorecards are close. And then people say he's more skillful than Canelo. This is tremendously ridiculous. All right. I just, the only reason why I'm making a point out of this is because I want y'all to be less soft. And I want y'all to just listen to a breakdown and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't think about that. Or I know about that. Either way, don't think that I'm doing anything other than breaking down a damn fight. All right. Let me see. They don't know better. Barrios, a small welter. Yeah, small welter, big fighter for sure. Let me see. I have always said since the fight that Ryan at 145 and healthy in all aspects can knock down or KO the best Tank. I thought my breakdown of Ryan versus Tank, I thought Ryan would be a problem for Tank, a problem, which everybody tuned into that fight. That's why it broke records, because they finally saw a fight that was like, yo, they can kind of match each other, right? I thought Tank would beat him. I said it consistently, but I'm like, this is how he can. But then when he comes in with a fractured rib and then he's weight drained, it's like, okay, it's not exactly the best. They're them both at their best fighting each other. Not exactly. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, put the fight on. Let me see. Not just weight drain. Ryan was, yeah, he had a rib injury, right? And all those things. Okay. So, but let's look at Ryan right now with Reynoso. Check him out.
You got the best left. The best left in the world. Vamos. Mucha precisión. Vamos. 10 seconds.
Good. He's not 195. You sound dumb. But number two, shout out to Reynoso, because Ryan doesn't look stiff. Pause. His hands still relax. He's letting Ryan be Ryan. He's known Ryan for a while. Shout out. I was worried about that. Number two, you can't play around with them. They'll kick you out the camp. Ryan Garcia, and that was his pops that was recording. They understand that in order to even get back with that team, you have to be dedicated. 3, you're not seeing Ryan all over social media anymore. Ryan is focused. He's focused. He's growing up. And those hard times he went through, breast cancer, mom, and she came out of it beating it, the divorce, right? The Osterine, the no contest, right? The lawsuit. Sometimes you got to hit rock bottom. And if you can come out of that, the racist remarks, because he's banned from the WBC. If you can come out of hitting rock bottom, sometimes you do. You can grow from that. Now he is focused and not telling everybody he's focused. He's just doing it. That's good. That's positive. He's not, hey, y'all, I'm focused. No, he's focused. He's too focused to say, hey, y'all, I'm focused. There you go. You also, not only do you not want to lose to Rolly, you don't want to be what you were before, and you have the gifts to maybe be a great fighter. He could have went one or two ways. Down that dark road where his career ends, and he could have been, or get focused and become a legend. Right now, it looks like he's on the right path of being focused. Now, I want to say, if somebody's an asshole, like Teofimo Lopez right now, right? I don't want for Teofimo Lopez to be an asshole forever. Pause. I want you to change and get better. That goes for everybody. Ryan Garcia was a moron. He became a complete moron. But there may be a cause for that. Trauma, whatever it is, I see a change. All right. Keep going down that pathway and focus to build your legacy and be successful. Because as of right now, what I saw from that video, it looks like he's been working. And he's with the type of people that don't play that. Right? Like I said, Derrick James, you play around, he'll say, hey, it's your life. Reynoso and them won't represent you. So I'm happy that he's on the right path. That's my take. That's my take. Let me see. Put Ryan back in undisputed. Well, let's see. We got to see. There's a lot we got to see first. There's a lot everyone has to see first. You know, you can't get back in a good training camp and then all of a sudden it's all good. That's not the way discipline happens. That's not the way punishment happens. You got to work very hard to prove that you have permanently changed. And if you see that for a extended period of time, you can build that trust back, right? Especially with brands who they got their money involved, right? For fans, that's one thing. But for brands with money involved, that's a totally different thing. Let me see. What round you got Ryan stopping Rolly? I think it's going to be very early and it's going to send shockwaves. I think he's going to knock him out early. It's going to be a splash, and it's going to, because Ryan Garcia has crazy one-punch knockout power, and he's extremely fast and accurate. So you got to be a highly technical fighter, like Duarte, right? You got to be a Shakur. You got to be somebody, Tank. You can't be, Devin Haney with the bow and arrow effect and having a huge flaw in your game. You're going to get knocked. You can't be Rolly, right? Pitbull. That's different. You know what I'm saying? So I think that huge flaw of how Rolly fights and hop in and hop back with his hands down, he's going to get knocked flat out. And he should. But it's still going to send shockwaves. And everybody's going to be like, Devin Haney, your goose is cooked. And the sad thing is, it's going to be the main event after Devin Haney struggles. Because Ramirez is a damn problem. Ramirez will be a problem for Ryan, bro. He's just a problem, bro. He's good. He's good. Remember him versus Teofimo Lopez when they were talking? We didn't know who was going to win that fight. That's how he's good. Ramirez is good. Let me see. Devin Haney definitely got the harder op, period. And he's going to struggle, and he may just win. And when he does, people will be like, you struggle with Ramirez. And it's going to be like, let me see. What y'all have to say? Should Tio get new trainer before conflict with Gar? Oh, should he leave Reynoso? I mean, he's going to have to. Reynoso is not going to be in both corners. Reynoso got to decide, right? And I think Teofimo Lopez got old Ryan Garcia problems. Right now, he's getting checked. I saw Akim Barak like, hey, brother. hey. And that's the thing, T.O. I want to let you know. The racist remarks aren't shaking. I mean, brothers ain't. It's just like, stop looking like a clown. You're ruining yourself. You're not moving us. We're good. You're ruining yourself, though, bruh. Stop looking like a clown out here. You're a good fighter, right? And honestly, that's from me to you. Teofimo, I'm cool with your mom and everything. We talk and everything about boxing, about Teo. But what I'm saying is, and it's been that way for 4-5 years, right? Teo, please, bro, you ain't got to be a dick. All right, hit the Tyson bear. Let me see. I know you said you would never train a fighter, but would you be more like a Reynoso or D. James when it comes to tolerance? Reynoso. Because I wouldn't even put in the effort if you're not going to meet me halfway. I wouldn't even put in the effort. Oh, let me see. Has anybody see Bob Arum Great Biz lately? oh, Gray. Hey, brother, I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. Let me see. Ramirez is not the same guy. He looked old versus Barboza. He's a good fighter. Barboza just beat Jack Catterall. All right. So you have to give more credit to Barboza. Ramirez, though, he wasn't focused in that training camp. Ramirez started getting real shiny suit with it. All right. He didn't look old to me. Barboza's a problem. He just beat Jack Catterall, bro. He's a problem. All right. He just fought a problem, took a L. It ain't like he's old and finished. How did Ryan look the last time? You tell me that. DB98. How did Ryan look the last time? Ramirez looked better against Barboza than Devin Haney did against Ryan. How did Devin Haney look last time? Devin Haney, bro. Let me see. Love you, boy. Loving the state of boxing right now. Like Queen Latifah and Whoopi Goldberg. No. If Ryan catches Tank, I'm not laughing at none of that. If Ryan catches Tank flush on the chin, it's over. I mean, if anybody catches, you get what I'm saying, right? That's the point. Great fighters don't get caught flush. You get what I'm saying? Tank is better than Ryan, bro. Tank is better than Ryan, bro. It just is what it is, bro. Okay, everybody. I got one more thing to check out to show you guys, and then we out of here. All right. Opetaia Kickboxing. As a man, it is strange to know this and to say this in front of 1,800 people. Opetaia will whoop my ass. That's Black Two Sugars. See, I didn't know he could kick like that. Some people just can fight. Opetaia would beat me up, you know, and I am man enough to say that. I took that video very personally. I looked at that video and said, what would I do against that guy? Be sleep. Let me see. I saw old Gray in town with T.O.'s. Hey, stop, brother, stop. Put the strap on his down. Yo, I feel that. All right, so look, Flying D. I'm gonna ask you guys. Let's just do a quick reaction. Okay. I want to do a horror short reaction soon too. But because my oldest son, Canelo, keeps saying, Dad, you got to see this. And I want to watch it in front of you guys. But I want to ask you guys. The media workout is today, right? I think it's like in an hour. All right. So everybody get ready to check it out on the PBC on YouTube. Do you think Gervonta is showing up? That's the real question. Do you think he's going to be there? The power of the sun. Yeah, Julius Jones. You think he's going to be there? Probably not. Yes. Yeah, I think so. I hope so. Because we're all watching the fight to watch you, Tank. We're not watching the matchup. We just want to watch you, Tank. Just want to watch you get you. It's like Shakur versus Padley, right? It's just, I just want to see where you're at. We just saw Shakur. He's fresh in our head, right? And we just want to see what Tank. If Lamont beats Tank, I would be, dog. I really don't have any of that in my spirit. Let me see. Then Tank, Ryan is probably the best one. Oh, other than Tank, Ryan is probably the best one. Dog, we got to find out. We got to find out. He won't. I really don't see it. Okay. Which is not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So you're watching the fight for 3 reasons. You're watching the fight for Rayo versus Gary. I mean, I think that's pretty a pretty awesome matchup. You also watching the fight because watching Tank is must-see TV, right? Watching Tank, watching fighters like Terrence Crawford, no matter who he fights, is like, yo, that's must-see TV. Andre Ward had that about him. It was just like, brother, just, you know, watching them fight is just must-see. There's certain people, Pacquiao had that. It was just like, that's incredible. All right. So for that reason, and also you're watching it for the call out. Everybody's talking about the call out. He said he's going to call somebody out. And I'm pretty sure they're going to ask him about it. So you're watching it to see what to look forward to afterwards. And I hate that, honestly. Right? Case in point, I want to say this before I leave. This is to His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh from the War Room. I feel like I can represent the War Room in saying this. Turki Al-Sheikh announced on Ring Magazine, through Ring Magazine, that the winner between Chris Eubank and Conor Benn will get a chance to fight Canelo. Turki, please no. I feel like I can speak for the, I didn't even ask the War Room. I feel like I can speak for the War Room. Please no. Especially if Conor Benn wins. He's a welterweight. Just, it's going to be hard to go from Terrence Crawford to Conor Benn. That's rough. And there was a horrible response to Chris Eubank being a possibility for Canelo Alvarez before he even signed the 4-fight deal with Riyadh season. Turki, please. Please no. We have a beautiful thing going on with the light heavyweight division. Beterbiev, Bivol, Benavidez, Canelo. That's where Canelo has to be. And Canelo wants his get back against Bivol anyway. Beterbiev ain't getting any younger. I feel like Bivol going to win the third fight. I feel like that Beterbiev was the best I've seen him in a minute, that rematch. And Bivol was just better with a Charlie horse in his calf. So I'm starting to feel that Bivol's going to end up winning the third. And Benavidez, Benavidez can fight Beterbiev and Canelo can fight Bivol. And then the winners can fight each other. But I think that's what Canelo needs to be. Do y'all agree? A lot of stuff that Turki has been doing, I've been like, these matchups are incredible. That one, let me tell you something. I'm gonna go as far as to say, I would be more excited Canelo versus Jake Paul. Not to be diabolical. All right. I would be more excited Canelo versus Jake Paul. At least that got spectacle on it. Than Canelo versus Conor Benn or Chris. Not somebody said agree. I agree. Facts. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. I just want to Pacheco. There you go. Put the fight on. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. His Excellency Turki Milk. That's what I'm saying. They will call you His Excellency. If Conor Benn fights Canelo, that's rough. I'm going to skip that fight card, honestly. I'm too scared to watch Tank lose to a cherry pick. Oh, yeah. Not a Tank fanboy, but not a Lamont fan. LOL, he's boring, brother. I'm watching that. And like Mbili, thank you. There's so much. There's so much. Did you say John Opetaia will sleep you? Bring the Diddy on. Yeah, it's time to go. All right, so thank you, guys. Hold on. Wait, I got another one. No, I personally want to see David fight for the belt sooner rather than later. He proved time and time again he deserves it. Yeah, but there's nothing you can do. Bivol and Beterbiev are going to have a trilogy. So that's going to happen no matter what. All right. Let me say this too. Okay. Let me say this too. It's diabolical, lame, moronic, stupid to have a divide between PBC and Riyadh season. Riyadh season includes PBC. David Benavidez was flown out to Saudi Arabia. Right there ringside. He's one of PBC's biggest attractions. David Benavidez was right there. Riyadh season includes PBC fighters. They just did it. PBC fighters, Queensberry, Matchroom, Golden Boy. To single out PBC and say PBC versus Riyadh, that's not even what's going on. So let's get that out of our damn heads. All right. All right. So thank you guys for showing up and showing out. ShowBizz adult. I'm out. Huh. Oh my goodness.